YouTube Chicken Shelby here with a review of the Manaphy Clip and Carry Poké Ball and Plush for the Pokemon 20th anniversary, the mythical Pokemon collection of toys. And June's Pokemon, like I said, is Manaphy. So both of these are Toys R Us exclusives, so we're back to the Toys R Us exclusives for a little bit. The next 2 months, I believe. So here we are with Manaphy and a Pokeball, and the really adorable Plush Manaphy. These are available for, I believe, $14.99 and $16.99, respectively. Prices will be on the screen because that is probably wrong. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get these open and take a look. Here's a quick look at the box, done up in the usual white and gold of these Pokemon 20 merchandise boxes. Cute little picture of Manaphy right down there, which is actually different than the one on the plush, which is kind of cool. Usually they're the same, I think. I'm probably wrong about that. But anyway, you got $4.90 Manaphy right there in the nice foily border. Got some information on Manaphy in different languages back here. Back here is the English information as well as the French, I think. From its earliest days, Manaphy possesses the power to form close bonds with any Pokemon, no matter what kind. And it's from the Sinnoh region, because that's where we're at. So, there we go. Pretty simple. It is a pretty thick box, unnecessarily thick, mind you. Granted, the Pokeball is pretty thick, but they could have shaved a little bit off this package. It is pretty big, but at the very least, let's move that along and focus on our Clip and Carry Pokeball. And I dig it. I love the fact that we finally got a normal Pokeball in this line. Outside of the Pikachu they could get from Toys R Us. So it's our first Pokeball that I've looked at on the channel, because I haven't looked at any of the Pikachu toys as of yet. But it is cool to get some more normal Pokeballs for, you know, cosplay purposes or whatever it may be that you want this for. But it's got the nice pearlescent finish. It's not as noticeable as it is on the plush or the figures, but you can kind of see it as it catches the light. That's a little bit lighter than a Pokeball would be. Not by enough, but, well, not by much rather, but you can see it in the white here as well. It looks really cool, really nice, and if you go ahead and pop that open, you got your little Manaphy in there. Holes in the Pokeball so kids don't suffocate themselves like they did on the old Burger King toys. Don't do that. So we'll set that aside and focus on our little Manaphy, and oh my gosh, it's adorable. Just look at it. Look at its little smile. It's so cute. But, oh, I love it. I like I said, I really like Manaphy. I love Manaphy a lot. And this figure is just absolutely great as a representation of Manaphy. Just a little Monster Collection style figure, probably from the Monster Collection in Japan, but done up in the very nice pearlescent metallic paint of the Pokemon 20 merchandise line. So really cool. The little hair tentacle things are together, so they're not really pliable. They're a little bit pliable, but they're not separatable like the plush will be when we take a look at that. Separatable. Yep, that's a word. But you got the nice little eyelashes, even though I think they're just part of Manaphy's skin. But got the eyelashes right there. The eyes are painted wonderfully. The little red jewel and the little yellow dot. And the cute little smile. Powerpuff Girls-esque smile there on Manaphy. But I love it a lot. So much that I just dropped it. That's just how much I love it. But really cool. And when you are done gawking at how cute the Manaphy is, you can take your Pokeball, drop the Manaphy in, close it up, and you can carry Manaphy wherever you go. Hurrah! But anyway, enough of the figure. Let's go ahead and move on to the plush. Here's a look at the little plastic cube for the Manaphy plush. You got $4.90 Manaphy down the side. Like I said, it is different artwork than the one that's on the Clip and Carry Pokeball. Same information right down there and on the back in all the selected languages, and a little window so that you can poke your finger in and feel the crushed velvet material that the Manaphy is made out of, if that is your kind of thing. Plus, you can pretend they're alive, and this is how they breathe. That's kind of sadistic, though, if you want to pretend they're alive and you shove them in little plastic cubes. But at the very least, let's take a look at the plush. Manaphy is by far my favorite of the plushes released so far. Not only can it easily stand on its own despite the weight of its hair and the fact that its little hair kind of ends up balancing it out right if you lean it right. So not only does it stand on its own, it just looks cute. I mean, come on. Manaphy is such a cute legendary design. Probably my second or third favorite cute legendary. Victini is ultimately my favorite, so I'm really looking forward to when we get to Victini in this venture. But I don't know. It's just really cute. Come on, guys. It's just really cute. So you got the little body. The arms move a little bit. Head bobbles because the head is actually just a lot of plush. So the little body and the big head makes the head flop around quite a bit. The hair segments, unlike the figure, are actually two separate pieces. So you can kind of style them together like most of the artwork of Manaphy is. Or you can spread them outwards a bit. You can have like Manaphy Pigtail Edition, or Manaphy Ponytail Edition, or Manaphy like Misty Edition. I don't know, whatever you want to do. Style your Manaphy. That can be a new feature in Sun and Moon. Screw you, Furfuro, we got Manaphy's to style. But like I said, the crushed velvet material is not the greatest material to feel. But it's definitely soft, and I love the shine. I love the shine that the crushed velvet gives. It keeps up that theme of like pearlescence in these Pokemon 20 toys between the figures and the plush. Everything is metallic, and it works. Like I said, it works really well for Manaphy because it is a water type. It kind of looks like it's made out of water, and it's really, really nicely done. All of the little details are all embroidered on there. Embroidered. One of them words. But yeah, it's just an all-around fantastic plush. Just like the figure. If you're a fan of Manaphy, a fan of Manaphy, do yourself a favor. Find this plush at your local Toys R Us and pick it up. You will not be disappointed. A great little plush. Plus, if you are a collector and you just want to go ahead and keep your display in these little cubes, like I've pointed out in all of my other videos, you can go ahead and just take a pair of scissors, unclip all of the little ties that hold Manaphy in place, and then you are free to unzip that and just plop Manaphy right back in there. And thanks to how big Manaphy is, there's not really a whole lot of wiggle room for Manaphy. So unlike like the Jirachi that we took a look at, Manaphy's not going to wiggle around a whole lot in there. So you can kind of tilt Manaphy however you want. So that works for me. And you're back to basically a display standard for the plush Manaphy. So you can take it out of the box, in the box, both like I do. It's really nice for displays and just an all-around great plush. So overall, my love for Manaphy aside, these are just two really great toys. The Clip and Carry Pokeball is kind of hit or miss. If you like the Monster Collection style figures, then you'll probably like the Clip and Carry Pokeball. Not only do you get a cool, pearlescent, normal Pokeball for once, the Manaphy figure is really cute as well. But I think the highlight of this video is the plush. The plushes have all been really good up until now, and Manaphy just really takes the cake on the best one released so far. Like I said, it might just be a little bit of a bias because I do love Manaphy so much, but I think the plush so far is the one that best captures the essence of the Pokemon, and the pearlescence really, really works for it. But at the very least, I do know these are both great toys. If you're a fan of Manaphy, hunt both of these down at your local Toys R Us. They will be hard to find. Not all Toys R Us have actually released them yet as of this recording. It took me a couple days past the start of June to actually find these. Unlike all the other Toys R Us ones where they came out half a month early, these ones actually came out a few days late. And from what I can tell on the buzz on Twitter and all that, not all Toys R Us have actually got these in yet. So keep an eye on your local Toys R Us and ToysRUs.com for these. If you're a Manaphy fan, you don't want to miss them. So that about does it for this review. If you like it, go ahead and blast that like button, comment below, and subscribe for more. So as always, thanks for watching, take care, and have a great one. Bye.